Star-Spangled Banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cameron Thomas.
And the trend is exactly what you want to see. Consistently moving up. Not only is he improving his own skills year to year, he's been more and more confident in letting the offense come from him out there.
So the Nets starting five. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Nicholas Claxton out there with Washington. And it's Demon in at the one. And for New York, the two forwards, Bridges and Anunoby. Malik Beasley out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the five. Now it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but
so both teams making some changes here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Demon. And that one is good. Demon's got his second bucket of the night.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
A step-back shot here. Ortiz gets the bucket.
oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Demon. 11 points last game. To the left wing. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Towns wide open. It's good from long range. Towns has got 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not when you want to leave open.
Here's Ortiz, and again it's a New York 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Powell outside. Pass to Demon. Plays it up and banks it in. Demon's got his third basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
New York moving the ball around. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Powell. Back to Porter. Here's Demon. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Harden's checked in for New York. And then for Brooklyn, Connie's checked in. And it's Traoré in for Demon. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Towns.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. And it's Kolek in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Traore can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Going inside. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. The Knicks making... It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Knicks.
We knew they won.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been.
Here's Clowney. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. They get it back. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, this is exactly what the team needs and is hoping for from Claxton. Get to the window, convert your second chance opportunity.
Here's Ortiz.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thomas inside, takes a 3. Kolek grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And finished off by Yabusele.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Outside Thomas. Here's Clowney, defended by Yabusele. There's Thomas with the 3. Ortiz grabs the miss. Ortiz has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
It's Thomas outside. Pass to Clowney. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Clowney's got 6.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Ortiz. Hart, wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
62.
Pass to Thomas. Powell outside. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key.
their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
It's the Demon. Lets it go with the three. And here is Powell. Here's Demon. Second shot opportunity. They recover it. There's Thomas with the three. Let's keep it alive.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Goes up again. Out to Powell. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Here's Ortiz. And so it's the New York Knicks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Traoré. And there's the call on Guerschon Yabusele. That'll be his second foul of the game. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Saraf, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Ortiz, takes it inside.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
64.
Pass to man. Here's Clowney. Beyond the arc. Saraf can't hit. Lets it go from deep. Ortiz gets the bucket. Ortiz has got 7 now in this quarter.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Pass to Saraf. Shot to stop the run. The tray. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Ortiz. Oh, that was something else.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Saraf. 5 to shoot. Claxton. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, this is the space that Claxton wants to attack from. If he's in the paint close to the hoop, look out.
Here's McBride, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Saraf. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Saraf's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
69.
Here's man. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Pass to Ortiz. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Gershon Yabusele.
14 foul. Substitution.
Here's Demon. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
They set the pick. Here's Ortiz. Another three for New York.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
New York's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Robinson passes to Hart. Here's Ortiz. Traps in the tray. Ortiz has got 34 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's Washington outside. Connects from three-point range.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Outside, Porter. From outside, off the mark. Driving to the basket. Ortiz gets the bucket. Ortiz has got 43 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly